Hirana Kali Potokurshi Himoto Hiranaya Tokurani Kimaya Takaya Rohotaya Vishitanya Kali Mota Shaka Hiropomati Hariamukode Ishtaya Mukupala Karanda Krusha Hyarata. Is this moment the moment that you've been waiting for? Is this the moment that you have been wanting to see in your experience? Is this the moment that you have been delving into for your entire life, wanting to see something, wanting to feel something, wanting to experience something, wanting to know something? Is this the moment that you have taken to be you? Is this the moment that you have taken to be you? Where is you? What is you? How is you? Who is you? Where is you? Shakaramasasarya karamatasi itayana nota yatakara shiva karamasayata karasiyata karamaso shiva karamasasaya. When we experience us as us, our true us, the true self that we are, when we experience us as us, what does that feel like? What does that feel like to truly experience us as us, to truly know us as us, to truly be this being that we came here to be, to experience, to feel, to envelop, right? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that knowingness within us? What is that feeling of beingness within us? Who are we? Who am I? Who are you? Have you sat and asked yourself that question? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Not what society says we should be, not what our parents say we should be, not what our children expect us to be. Who am I? Who am I truly? Who am I truly? Who am I waking up to within my being? Who am I expecting to see, to greet every day, every morning when I look in the mirror? Who am I expecting to see? Who is this person that's looking back at me? Who am I? Who am I? What are my qualities of grace? What is my truth? What are the gifts that I have brought into this earth to share with other beings, to be myself, to be divine, to be true, to be free? Who am I? So we've been looking at this week. We've been looking at what is this beingness that I've brought forth? What is this humanity? What is this humanity that I've brought forth? What is this beingness of me? I'm a person, right? So I've brought this beingness with me. I've brought this personality with me. I've brought these kind of mental constructs and mind conceptions with me onto this earth plane. So who is that? Who is that me? And is that me separate from this divine me, this divine knowledge, this divine truth, this divine essence of who I truly am? So is there a me that is a not knowing me? And then is there a me that's more of a divine me, more of a true me, more of an accessible me when I'm in those higher consciousness states, when I'm in that higher consciousness place of truth, of love, and of divinity? And is there a way to bring this kind of personal me, this mind matter me? Is there a way to bring that me into this higher consciousness me and combine this as one divine being of light who is a human being on this earth plane? Is there a way to be me in my conceptual reality as a divine being of light on this earth plane so there's no separation? So this is funny because this is Kai, right? This is her work. So she suffers with her personality complex or her mental constructs or the programs that she's been struggling with releasing, right? So she has these programs and these concepts and these things she struggles with. But yet there is this higher me, this true essence me, this divine me that doesn't struggle, that just is, that just lives, that just allows everything to be. Is it separate? Is it the same? Is it different? What is the concept that we're kind of bringing together today? These two different ideas, and we're bringing them into one conceptual knowledge of who is me. Who am I? Who is this divine being? I'm not separate from my true divine self. I'm not separate from the beingness of me that is the truth of all things. I am not separate. I am not a separate entity. So what does it mean to have a personality complex, to have an ego, to have a mind, to have a set of constructs and concepts and ideas? What does that mean? Where did they come from? Where are the programs that we're trying to release? What is this energy of grace that's coming through us every day, that is that higher consciousness self, that is that God self, that is that knowingness self? So the time has come to allow the separation to be one. There's no more separation. It's one consciousness, it's one truth, it's one divinity, and it's one peace. So what are the blessings that have come forth through our personality complex that are a part of our higher consciousness? Can we start diving into the personality concepts and seeing what is the beauty, what is the grace, what have we brought forth as a personality that allows us to access this higher consciousness beingness and just be in this higher consciousness beingness all the time? Who am I? Who am I as a being of divine love and light? Who am I as a being of truth? Who am I as a being who has come here to share my gifts and to express and to love, right? To love and to be and to feel, right? So what am I? What is my personality? Am I funny? Am I fun? Am I serious? Am I whole? Am I not whole? What am I? What am I? What is my truth? What are the things that have really been plaguing me? What are the things that have really been calling to me? What are the things that I've been looking at for my entire life? The things that have always been there, the things that have always kind of said, look at me, look at me, look at me. I want to do this. I want to feel this. I want to experience this. Let's go back to that true essence of our divine self and say, what is that? What is that part of me? What is that part of me that wants to be expressed, that wants to be felt, that wants to be heard? There's nothing holding us back anymore. So if we truly look at our life, and we truly look at the opportunities we have, and we truly look at what's being presented to us now in our life, there's nothing holding us back anymore. And if it appears that something's holding us back in our life, it's time to recognize that, see that, and say, no need for that anymore. There's no need for that anymore, because I'm truly coming into this concept of knowing myself as divine, knowing myself as true, and knowing myself as free. So what were those imaginings when you were a baby, when you were a child, when you were a teenager? What were those conceptual realities that were coming into form, that were coming into play, that you were starting to see? What things provoked a smile on your face? What things gave you a feeling of grace? What things allowed you to be who you wanted to be? Even if they were just a few moments here and there with a certain being that allowed you to express yourself as the divine being of light that you are. Right? So maybe there were difficult times, but you know you had those moments when you were able to express, when you were able to see, when you were able to feel, walking on the stage, standing in front of that microphone, whatever it was. What were those moments that really called to you, that really said, oh my gosh, wow, this is a moment of grace for me. I'm really experiencing something true now. I'm really experiencing something true now. Hold on to that moment for a moment. It doesn't matter what anybody else said to you, what anybody else told you could or couldn't do. Go into those moments of really feeling that. So as a child, we felt magic in the air, right? We always felt this magic in the air. We would look out at the stars and we would say, wow, how big is the universe? How huge is the universe? I know that I am capable of performing magic. I know that I'm capable of performing magic. I know that the rules that they've set forth on this earth are not true. So that was our magic as a child. We knew this. We felt this. We knew that the friend that we were hanging out with every day, that the parents couldn't see, that the friends couldn't see. We knew this friend was real for us. We knew this friend was a part of our experience. We knew this friend was a part of our life. What were those moments where you knew? Other people might not have known, other people might not have seen, and other people might have tried to convince you differently, but what did you really know? What did you really feel? And were you funny? And were you graceful? And was life fun? Did you find the moments to have fun, even if other people said you couldn't, or it wouldn't work, or whatever? Did you have those moments where you had fun? You wanted to have fun. You wanted to laugh. You wanted to play. You wanted to roll around. You wanted to be crazy, right? Hug trees, whatever it is that you did. We loved to hug trees. We loved to hug trees, no matter what anybody else said or what anybody else did, because we knew the trees loved us back. And this was a pure energy of grace that always gave us kindness, that always gave us love, that always gave us that divine feeling of grace. Hugging a tree, dancing around, being naked in the rain, all of these beautiful things that we experienced, those were our moments of grace. Go back to those moments. feel those moments, experience those moments. Remember, who are you? Who are you? Why did you come here? What did you come here to do when no one was holding you back from being your divine, graceful being of love and light? Remember those moments. Hold on to those moments and see now within you where they reside. What are they doing now? How are they speaking to you now? What do they want to express now? What are those moments of grace? So if we go back and we say, wow, I remember rolling in the mud and at a rainbow gathering and getting naked and being in the middle of a drum circle and feeling connected to the earth and the dirt and the trees and the skies and the heaven, and feeling the drums pulsating through our body and just feeling ecstatic in that pure divine grace of God's knowingness that everything is free. That was an experience that we had. That was an experience that we had. That was an experience that we knew was a part of our very essence, of our very core, and the very essence of our being. What were those moments that you had? What were those moments that you had? I loved running around in the rain. I loved taking my clothes off, getting naked and running around in the rain and feeling the grace of God's energy just flowing through me in that way. What were those moments that you had? I knew that I was magic. I knew that I could perform miracles. I knew that healing was a part of my being. I just knew it. I just felt it. I just knew it. It was just a part of my being. What are those moments that you had? Tune into them. Feel them. Reestablish them within yourself, within your beingness, within your truth. I love being spontaneous. I love doing fun things. I love just jumping into a car and driving and not knowing where I was going and having an experience of grace like that all the time in every moment of every day, because that was my life. That was my truth. That was my divinity. So can I tune back into those moments? Can I tune back into those feelings and see where they lead me today? Can I let that expression be full? Can I let that expression be free? Can I let that expression come forth from within me today? Were you funny? Did you laugh at yourself and all of your friends with you, having a joyful, relaxing evening of grace, just laughing and being, and not really needing to go anywhere, not really needing to do anything, just being in that grace of laughter and fun and divinity, just because that's who you are as a divine being of grace, as a divine being of light, as a divine being of truth. We are those things. We are all of those things. So just take a moment. Just take a moment. Just take a moment. Taro. Remember those feelings. Remember those experiences. Remember those light-hearted moments. Remember how that energy rose up within you and said, do what you want to do. Be free. Be the divine being of light that you came here to be. Remember those moments. Feel those moments. Experience those moments now. There is no disconnection between you and those moments of grace that you experienced as a child, as a teenager, as a youth. There is no difference. There is no difference. You are that being of light. You are that being of truth. You are that being of divinity. Did you forget how to laugh? Did you forget how to be free? Did you forget how to be spontaneous? Did you forget that adventure that was just dwelling in your heart, wanting to see what was the next adventure? What was the next fun game? What was the next fun adventure that we were going to take? Have you forgotten those things? Do you still do those things? Do you still enjoy those things? Do you let yourself spark out on an adventure of grace just because? Just because? Just because? We are divine, we are truthful, we are loving, we are free, we are reawakening that part of ourselves that says be free, be divine, be truthful, be loving, be awake, be kind, be fun, be funny, be awake. Everything is happening now. Everything is happening now. Everything is happening now. And it can happen with you in this moment of grace, of truth, of peace, and of divinity. We love you. We love you. We love you. We're always free. We're always divine. We're always having fun. We're always in this moment of grace. We're always spontaneous, waiting for the next adventure to occur, waiting for the thing that's going to spark our interest today, because we are that divinity, and divinity sparks us every day. It wakes us up. It gives us a new blessing, a new piece of grace, a new place to be every single day. We love you. Be divine, be perfect, be loving, be free, have fun, be graceful, and receive. Kurumasayataka. Mashtiva kurumasasaria mokurushai hambakurutari ke kamatata. Ishtavakaramasasare ke kananata. Ishtavakaramasasare ke kanamata. Ishtavakaramasasare ke kanamata. Ishtavakaramaso sivakaramase karayanato. Ishai kamatara kara shai ham motokurachya arakaramoto hira nakaraboto ishtavakaramasa areyaka moto shara yama roto ishana ro karata sha tanaka moto hareyamata sha beshta moto koruda mea and laugh. Have fun and laugh. Komasyata. Shabadana karyapata. Roko. Nika. Sharaka. Korobate. Hirana kalia potokoroshe hemoto. Hiranaya tokurani kimaya takalia tata. Mohota evishitanya kalia mota shaka. Hirokomati hariamokota. Ishtaya mokopara.
Love is all you ever need.